I'm over here putting this together.
Welcome back to another video, guys. We're going to be showing you how to change a wheel bearing on a Lincoln MKZ. Hey, look, what year is this?
2012.
2012 Lincoln MKZ. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Oh, no. That's hell on it. What size was them lug nuts? Huh?
Hold on. Wait a minute. $19.
Oh. Oh. Of course, we use everything from Harbor Freight, or as I like to call it, Hobo Freight. Shoot. God darn.
Make sure that's not a left-hander.
The spindle bolt?
Which one you taking off?
The spindle bolt?
The actual bolt?
Spindle bolt. Get our leverage getter. Oh.
Oh yeah, mine was pretty daggone tight too.
That's ridiculous.
This one's not been changed. So
Yeah.
you may be alright on it, but then you might be worse.
Waiting to slip. Have to replace fender.
I've got a breakable.
Oh, you tell me now.
Yeah.
See what I got to do with?
That's longer anyway.
Yeah, but I could put that on the breaker bar and not had a hernia and blowed my ass out.
And that one right there is the one they have. They had a whole tube of Loctite on.
I was like, hopefully that means this side ain't got much Loctite. Oh. Hey, did your ABS have a bolt in it?
Yes.
This one don't.
You sure?
Well, it's supposed to, but it don't no more. She said goodbye. She didn't want to be with him no more.
That's what I just got through putting back in with my ABS.
Yeah, there ain't one there. It left the chat, I guess. Size? things so tight. Alright. Oh shit. Shoot. You gotta push the fluid back out of the caliper.
Oh, my belly.
That's the easiest way I've found. If I don't break a screwdriver. But it's okay, it's Harbor Freight. Oh, ain't got a piss board on. Ow. Oh no. The forbidden 10 millimeter gun. I got a half inch. That'll work. Alright, guys. To get to this point, all I've done, I took the nuts off the top two spindle bolts, got them loose, took the brake caliper top bolt loose, brake caliper line loose. You can slide the caliper right out. Don't ever hang these over or hang them by the line. That brake. Set it in there, get it out of your way. And now we're about to take the brake caliper bracket off. Yeah, don't do that. Sometimes you need a little pecker. Oh,
I got my impact on mine when I took them off on the caliper bracket.
well, it'll be out. Somebody got a head start on me over here. He's about done. He's gonna walk me through this side. Now you have your brake caliper bracket. You have your brake pads still in there. If you do it gentle, you can leave them in there and still get your spindle back in. Put your bolts back with that. That way you know what they go to. Pull your that thing. Brake disc or rotor. Pull your rotor off. And then I got the big axle nut off. And the tie rod in. And the bottom ball joint. Just a bunch of fun. Pull your pin out of your tie rod in. And hope and pray that thing comes off. And don't freeze pin. It's a pretty common thing. I got lucky on that one. Go ahead and put your nut back on your tie rod in. Well, you know where it's at. Now we gotta find an axle socket. What size axle socket you got? That one over there looks bigger.
It may be.
110% bigger. Let's try a 34. Bigger than a 34. Let's try
Probably be about 36.
what I think is a 36. Shoot. If it wasn't full of rust, it probably worked. Alrighty. Where'd you go, little buddy?
So you need 36.
I got it. It's just full of rust. I guess that's what happens when we don't use a 36 millimeter for years at a time. If you'll take and clean them out with a wire brush, a lot of times it'll help you out. They'll go on, get some of that rust out. But this ain't a common size we use very much. And if it don't fit, we got hammers to say it will. Looky there. Tight still, but we'll leave that in there.
At least yours come off easier.
Yeah,
So at least yours come off easier.
it
Had to
wasn't
take
that bad.
torsion.
Now you can hammer these. Don't hit them real hard. Just a little up tap. Take your top spindle bolts out. Might have to wiggle it a little bit. Sometimes they're tight. Now that you got the top one out, the bottom one should slide. Won't slide out. You'll have to take a hammer to it too. Just a little bit of persuasion. A lot of persuasion.
Hey,
B.
right there at your foot's what I had to use to get mine out.
The spindle bolt?
No, your axle.
My axle just slid right out.
Oh, mine would.
I'm glad he started on it. There's your other spindle bolt. Push your spindle in here. Pull over in. Make sure not to pull too hard on your axle. You don't want to pull your seals out of the transmission. Slide that thing out of your way. And get to your bottom ball joint. Bolt. And I can figure out what I'm doing here. Should have grabbed the wrong fast. And again. And again. Where's that socket at? Real inconvenient. I keep losing the socket I need. That was real inconvenient. Just broke that one. Harbor Freight. I can't complain. Harbor Freight's done us pretty good. About 97.7% pulls we got. Don't ever try to grab that. That'll hurt. Now I gotta find a wrench. Oh. You think I'd be smart enough to roll that toolbox just a little bit closer. Most definitely. I'm gonna do that a little bit. Oh no, I'm not. Don't roll that way. Well, man, you getting up. Pull your bolt nut off. Put your nut back on so you don't lose it. And there we have the spindle off. Now, I guess, so we ain't got a 3-hour long one video. We're gonna go ahead and stop there for the day, and or maybe not for the day, but remember, like, subscribe, comment, let us know if we need to go more in depth for you. We're trying to make the best content videos we can, enjoyable to watch, but also learning. So have a good one. We'll catch you next time.